What is going on, everybody? How we doing? Hey man, just got back from the gym. Wanted to make another video for you guys today. I wanted to show you something. I showed you yesterday I bought some new Craftsman wrenches. Now this video is not about tools today, but I do want to show you that I found some of my dad's old Craftsman made in the USA. He's got a ratcheting wrench, a line wrench, double end wrench there, whole set of 1/2 inch sockets and screwdrivers, and this is a Mac extension from Mac. So really was just awesome, man, to find some of my dad's old tools. And I don't know, just kind of, you know, takes me back to when my dad was still with me. But what I want to talk about today is, and I really don't know how to word this, but I kind of went back to when I first started Lawn Care, and I wanted to share with you guys some of the mistakes I made and kind of the process I went through on learning how to do lawn care. I get people asking me stuff all the time. Hey, where did you learn that? Where did you learn? And the honest truth is, man, I learned everything through mistakes. So you guys have a chance not to make those mistakes by watching YouTube, of course. And now you're probably watching YouTube and you're thinking, well, maybe I could try that, or I'll try this. And you know what? It is great to try different things because you find out what really works for you, what's easiest for you. But let's get into the video and yeah, let's talk. Okay, so I got you guys sitting on my tripod, so I'm going to make this really simple. I started Lawn Care 13 years ago, and I'll tell you, I don't know if YouTube was around then. I certainly didn't know about it. But I will tell you that there's so many things I made mistakes on. And I talk a lot with Ray and Big Mo and a few other guys out there doing lawn care. And we're always trying to become more efficient, to become better. And I think you almost have to have struggles to be able to find what works for you. Let me back this up a little bit, just in case you guys can't see me. Anyway, when I started, and I apologize, but it's cold outside and I got the garage heater on, so if you can't hear me, I'm sorry. When I started, I had a push mower, a broom, and a gas can, and that was it, okay? And I went out, I worked a full-time job. On the weekends, I mowed grass. I think I made $65 every weekend on 2 lawns. So once the housing market hit, I lost my job. Our company downsized big time. And I said, what is it that I can do, that I can make money at? Because I don't like working in warehouses like I had done my whole life. And I wanted something for me that I could build. So I decided, you know what, lawn care is something I did when I was a kid. I'm going to do it again. And I was 38 years old. Okay, 38 years old when I started my business. And what I did, because I didn't know about YouTube, I don't even know when YouTube came out, to be honest with you guys. Okay, that's how ignorant I am about YouTube. I would park on my lunch hour close to guys that were edging beds and putting down mulch, and I've watched it. Okay, I've seen guys do the pitchfork into the mulch and sling it. I've seen guys use Toro dingoes to put mulch in. I've seen guys edge. They come around and they hit it, and then they just kick it into the bed, and then another guy comes around and smashes it down, and they mulch right over it. I watched all that, and I thought, okay, what did I used to edge with? Well, really, just a regular old pointy shovel. It was horrible. I didn't even know they made edging shovels, okay? But I started to Google things. I started to Google edging shovels, bed edging. How much do you charge? Nobody would help me with prices, okay? Guys, honestly, my second year in business, I did mulch for $1 a bag. The guy had 60 bags, and I charged him $1 a bag. Okay, you can laugh, it's okay. I had no idea what I was doing. This is why I try to share with you guys what I have learned over the years, so you don't make the mistakes I made. I used to weed beds for $10 an hour, okay? You're gonna say, my God, you're nuts. And I was, because I didn't know, okay? And you all can say, well, I'm gonna start a business, but if you don't know anything about that business, you're dead in the water like I was. So my goal for this video is to just tell you that I encourage you to take people's help. You may not agree with me on anything, and you may not like me personally, but I'm telling you, I'm not on YouTube to hurt anybody. I'm trying to help you make the maximum amount of profit and the most money you can make with the least amount of headache. That's what my channel's about, okay? It's about work. It's about making what you can while you're young, man, and not putting your... Now look, I do everything kind of the hard way. I still hand edge with the shovel, and people say, well, man, you can get a machine. I bought a shovel for $70 8 years ago. I don't need the cost of the machine, the gas to run the machine, the upkeep on the machine. A shovel, hold on a second. Okay, this Wolverine shovel, 8 years ago, $70. Guess what? I've had to do nothing to it except for put my hand on it, put it on the edge, and stomp on it. That's it. There's no maintenance. There's no sharpening the blade. There's no mechanical breakdowns. There's no place for gas on it. It's genuine hard work, plain and simple. Now, a lot of you who have seen my bed edging jobs understand, I think I do quite a good job. I'm not tooting my horn. I just know what my customers have told me and what you guys have conveyed to me. You guys have asked me, how deep do you edge? How much do you charge for edging? And some people charge a lot more. Some people charge a lot less. The video is not about bed edging. The video is about, I don't want you guys to have to make the same mistakes I made. I don't want you guys to be underpaid. In fact, I think there is a big problem in lawn care right now, and not with the people on YouTube, but it's the guys out here cutting grass for $25, pulling up in their car and doing extra work. And I think no insurance, not having the insurance, not having your business registered, not having the knowledge. I had a lady ask me to pull out 10 bushes. I told her, I said, look, I'm going to, and literally, I could have pulled them out by hand. I told her I'm charging you $75. And she said, well, there was a guy that was going to come by and do it for $2 a bush. Let him do it. I have insurance to pay. I have payroll for myself. I have to make money for my time. I have to make money. Do you realize, guys, our trucks run on fuel, and they also have tires, and they also have engines, and sometimes that stuff breaks down. Now, if you haven't made enough money, where do you get that money from? You're not getting a weekly check anymore. That was the one thing where I made my biggest mistake when I was new, is I thought, as I'm doing all this work, I'm going to get these checks, and then there'll just be more work right behind it. Guess what? That doesn't always happen. That does not always happen. Now, I've met a lot of guys that are new at lawn care, and they've figured it out, man. They're figured it out, and they're hustlers. Me, myself, I lost a job and went from nothing. I didn't have time to plan for the lawn care business. I didn't have the money to go out and advertise and all this. When I hear of these people advertising stuff, come on, man. You know what a good advertisement is? A good advertisement is your work. You do excellent work, okay? And I'm not even going to say at a fair price. You do excellent work, and you charge what it's worth. People understand they're not going to take advantage of you, because they're not going to get that kind of deal, okay? You're not doing it for free. But I think back on 13 years ago, and every year has gotten easier, and every year has gotten more efficient and better. And the one thing I want you guys to do when you start your business, or when you're out there mowing or doing whatever you do, look for the easiest way to do it. Don't look for the hardest way. Equipment is an investment into you making more profits. Don't look at a machine or at a wheelbarrow or at this or that and say, man, it's $200, it's $500, it's $1,500 or $8,000. Look at it and say, how quick can I get done with that job to get to my next one if I have that machine? Okay, that's what you're looking for. Now, me being solo, I can still do this. I'm 51 years old. I'm still in good shape. And I'm probably in better shape than a lot of guys in their 20s and 30s, to be honest with you. And that's something I have to work on every day. Getting to the gym, taking care of my health, eating right, taking vitamins, making sure I'm healthy, getting sleep. But I'm telling you guys, it's not about the amount of equipment you have. It's not about the amount of money you have. It's not about any of that. It's about right here. Work smart. When you watch someone like Ray's Landscape, when you watch his videos, focus on what he is telling you. Don't focus on any possible negativity. Yeah, sometimes Ray gets upset. Why? Because it is a grind. And when he has employees like he does, unless you have an employee, you have no clue what that's about. That is a whole different animal, man. People will never care about your business the way you do, no matter how much you pay them. And it's not about what you pay a person. They either have the mentality of hard work or they don't. Money really doesn't play a part in it. It really doesn't. Some of you will say you're wrong. Money does. It does not. In the end, we are either hardworking, ambitious people, or we're not. But, there's so many things in this video. I just want you guys to understand, you can make a living at lawn care. You don't need to pay anybody to go look at it, to go listen to them talk, to listen to a class. You don't need to go drive across the country to meet somebody to have them tell you some mind-blowing thing. The key to success is hard work, and hard work. And use the thing in between your shoulders. if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Like they say, if it quacks like a duck and it walks like a duck and it looks like a duck, it's a damn duck. Okay? It's real simple, man. I barely made it through high school, but I can do beautiful work. Okay? You just have to want to, and you have to strive to. And you know, I'm willing to help anybody out there, share my knowledge. I've had people send me messages all the time and say, Doc, I'm getting ready to buy this piece of equipment. What do you think? And I think that's sometimes good and sometimes crazy. Okay? Sometimes it's great and sometimes it's just crazy. You know how I do leaves, guys. You guys have seen me do leaves. You think I'm going to spend 20 grand on a setup to do leaves when I can run over them with my mower for 68 bucks and a pair of gator blades? Come on, man. Use your thinking cap. Put your thinking cap on and start working smarter and keep the profits. Keep the profits. If I buy a $20,000 leaf machine, do you think I'm going to make any profit in the first 2 years? No. No. And by the time I start making profit, guess what? Things are breaking down. And then I'm stuck to fix them. And there goes the money. I want you guys to really put your thinking caps on for 2023. I'm very proud of where I am after 13 years. Could I have had employees? Yes, and I have had. Could I have been a big business? Yes, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think sometimes I portray that I think bigger lawn companies are bad. I do not. If you can do that, great, if that's your desire. My desire is to make the most amount of money I can with the least amount of overhead. To me, that's successful. I can put a roof over my head, I can put money in the bank, I can put food in our stomachs, we have nice things. That's all that matters, man. To me. We're all different. But to me, and that's why when people watch my channel, that's what you're going to get. And in 2023, you're going to get hard work, and you're going to hear about saving for your future. You're going to hear about taking care of your equipment. You're going to hear about why I'm buying new equipment, because I will be buying a few pieces of equipment this year. But guys, overall, I want you to sit back and think where you were 15, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Have you become more efficient? Have you made the necessary moves to make the most amount of profit? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love all you guys, man. You guys are great people. I've never met 10% of you, but you guys are awesome with your comments. If you like my channel, please hit the subscribe button, the bell, whatever. I'm going to be doing videos as much as I can. And I think we're going to have a really good 2023. Now, the weather depends where I'm at. You know, up here in Ohio, weather has a lot to do with it. But I think I have set myself up this year the right way. Now, only time will tell. At the end of 2023, I'll make another video and tell you, hey, I either succeeded at it or I need to make more changes. And every year, guys, you're always changing. Hope you guys have a great one. As always, Dr. Real is in the house. Keep it real. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. Peace.